Yo guys, so we are back. I'm stuck in my mat. There we go. Cool, right. So I got loads of, what was the last video? It's been a week or so. I've been poorly. What's going on? Oh yeah, so we fitted the short shifter kit on the gearbox. Started mocking up the brake lines, which I held fire on because I wanted to wait and do it all in one hit, which is basically going to be today's job. So first of all, I'm going to mount up the reservoir pots. Need to find somewhere for these to go and run the lines to the reservoir pots. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. So we can do that. Then we're going to fit bulkhead fittings. Then we're going to go with running lines really. Probably do clutch first, get that hooked up, and then we can go through and start doing the rest of the brake lines. What else? Trying to think what else. I mean, it's probably going to take a while to do all that. I did a little side job, shortened one of my drive shafts. So these are too long. So this is a 4-motion drive shaft. So the driver's side needs shortening by 47mm. If you ever wonder if you're going to run the 4-motion gearbox on a VR and a Corrado, then yeah, needs shortened by 47mm. So basically I parted it off on the lathe, machined up quite like a 15mm thick bit of steel that slots inside it, both sides. Measured it and then tacked it. I've only tacked it because I just want to make sure it's 100% before I fully weld it. So hopefully that'll be nice and strong. I do know Epitech do custom setup drive shafts to the right size, which are good for like 800 brake horsepower. But they are like €600, which at the moment is not in the budget, but probably something I'm going to buy at some point. So yeah, let's crack on and do some brake lines and whatnot. Sound. Cheers guys. Bye. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can see through there, but this hose is so long, it's horrendous. I'm not sure, well, I don't know why it's so long, but hey, it is just a generic kit. It felt like pedal kit, so I'm gonna have to get these shortened or shorten them myself at some point. I'm not gonna worry about it now. I just wanted to get this mounted and in and whatnot. So yeah, it does need shortening by a great deal. It's about 2 foot too long. So I'll sort that out at some point, but you know, it's ran and in now. Which means I can crack on with brake lines and clutch lines and bulkhead fittings and whatnot. So I think we're going to go with probably a couple of bulkhead fittings under there for the clutch and the front brakes. And then, like I said before, bulkhead fitting at the back here. So yeah, so let's do that. Cheers! Yo guys, right, so we're going to do these brake lines now. I'll show you how you do one of them, and then I'm going to crack on with the rest of them. So the idea is, if you have a look here, so you've got a little crushed olive there, and then the 3 pieces. So what we do is chop it off as nice as possible. Then you need to, before I do that actually, you need to push on the bolt, because that screws up and crushes it all, if you can. Get it past, there we go. Ow. Cool. Then I've got tungsten, but you need something pretty small and sharp. Camera won't focus, but yeah. And then basically peel back the braid away from the tube on the inside, clean all off. And then get the olive, push the olive over the internal sort of tube, and then I just get a little hammer, make sure it's pushed all the way on, which is not quite yet. What's going on? It's quite fiddly, as you can see, but there she goes, right. And then look inside. It's a bit similar to doing bloody AN fitting on braided lines, a little bit similar. So you want to make sure that's pushed all the way up, and the PTFE or whatever the tube is called, I can't remember, it's touching on the inside of there. Then get your next fitting, push that in. Like so, so it's all the way butted up, and then screw on the back fitting. Now you need an 11mm spanner, a 13mm spanner. It's really fiddly, but we're gonna crush that olive up basically. That's the idea. Nice and tight. Bingo! There you have a braided fitting all on. I already did the other end of the practice, so there it is. That's the one that goes to the hydraulic handbrake, from the master cylinder to the hydraulic handbrake. Not too bad, pretty simple. Nice braided line, which means your whole car can be made a braided brake line. Obviously all of this is going to be running internally as well, so cool. I'm going to crack on with the rest. See you in a minute. Bye.
Wave, look, why you mad? Get to the bag. Long face, duck a case, get the cash. I've been living fast, still far from average. Real talk, all this shit is right outside what I imagine. Young, black and raspy, catch me with a lab. Young nigga make the slap that make her body do magic. Won't stop till my bank account magnets. Looking like I'm still running paper routes backwards. Money bags, no advance, snap back like a rubber band. Pretty thing with a suntan, make it bounce back when you do the dance. Caught my song, we supposed to pick. See your things through a different lens. Living fast, only one chance. Never pans how we do the plans. Right? I practice what I preach. They lie or put around my way, then get lost to sea. Not sure what you wanted, but I'm what you need. I know my high just started, better hit a peak, yeah. Wave, used to just wanna blend in. Big flex, how I do the syntax now that I got the attention. On the rig, you make it really hard, I just wanna be friends. Treat the night like a vignette for what's coming next, hard to see the end. Yeah, I tread water in the deep end.
Hey guys, right, so I'm going to call it quits with the video there for now. I'm going to go home and have some food and whatnot, but yeah, pretty productive day, pretty happy. So clutch line in, bolted up, ready to go. Let me go around the other side, that'd be better, wouldn't it? So yeah, brake lines in. These either need shortening or redoing. Like I said, they're the ones that came with the kit, so I just guess they're a generic length, but they're way too long. So yeah, they're in, happy days. Reservoir pots are in. Bit of a tricky place to get to, but hopefully once they're done and bled up, I won't have to get to it very often. It's all a bit messy and zip tied for now. I am going to buy brake line clips and actually fix it to the tunnel, so this will all be a lot neater and not just floating around. This one came out a little bit long, so I'm gonna just probably take that one off and just shorten it a little bit. And also I've misplaced a freaking bulkhead nut there, so I need to dig that out or order another one. What else? Yeah, so bulkhead fittings are in. So next is going to be running brake lines from the bulkhead fittings through to each corner. I do need to buy some actual made brake lines for the Porsche ones, unless I can find out what fitting what fitting they use. If anyone knows, chuck it in the comments. So yeah, I need to do that. I need to mount the rear calipers as well. Get them back on so I can then run brake lines to them. What else? That'll be it for brake lines and whatnot. So still a little bit to do, but it's getting there. Also offered up these wheels. So I bought these cheap for next to nothing off Facebook Marketplace purely because I needed some 17s that would clear the brakes. So as and when I put it on the ground, I'll have something to roll around on. They came in black. I don't know where the others are, but yeah, they came gloss black, and I don't really like gloss black wheels. They don't do much for me, if you know what I mean. So I literally bought a can of plastic dip, rattle can plastic dip, chucked a load of silver over them to see what they would look like, and I actually really like them. They're quite a cool sort of motorsport looking wheel, so I'm tempted to keep them. I think what I might do is get a can of gold and do another one in gold and compare them, because this colour, this dark blue, looks really nice with a nice sort of metallic-y gold wheel on. I've had it in the past and I really like it. So yeah, I mean, that's about it really. Productive day, nothing crazy done, but yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments about the wheels. If you like them, if you don't like them, don't mind. Let me know anything really, what you think of the build, any questions, chuck it in the comments below. That's about it. Make sure you hit the like button, guys, really helps me out when you do. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe, and I'll put some more videos up here somewhere for you guys to click on. If you want to know about the brake upgrade, I've got a video installing that with all the links to all the parts. Right, cheers guys, see you next time, bye.
Younger than penny days on my defense. In real life, just pretend, let them sleep in. We should life feeling like I never ended repeat of the weekend. Yeah, got it. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah.